What's up, everyone? Kyle Thomas from Exhorter here, and you are watching CMS TV.
That's over and done with, out of the way.
Well, now you gotta get on the road.
Yeah, get out on the Harley, man.
Take a nice 600-mile ride over a weekend.
Well, I tell you what, all week I was just dealing with just being kind of sore from, being on that bike for 12 hours last weekend, because just being astride that little bike and being all hunched up on it and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Just you feel some muscles you haven't worked in a while,
Yeah.
But much better today. It's just kind of a little bit sore there for the first couple of days.
Yeah, dude, I don't know. I mean, this is your first motorcycle license?
Yes, yes, yeah. Correct. Uh-huh.
Dude, I only did one time when I rode far. I rode from Ohio to Florida.
Really? On a bike?
On a bike, yeah.
Holy
with some
shit.
friends.
What size bike?
It was a 750.
Oh, okay.
Kawasaki 750.
All right.
And we got to Florida. It took like 2, maybe 3 days. We weren't in any real hurry.
Sure.
We just kind of were cruising.
Did you do highway or did you do
highway?
All highway, like
all highway.
I-75 or something like that?
Yeah, just straight down. Dude, I spent most of the time I was in Florida dying because my back was sore from 2 or 3 days. And dude, you do everything in under the sun. You start getting those cramps in your back, and you're doing this, one-handed shit where you're trying to adjust your back and nothing's going. Then you're leaning forward and leaning backwards, and people are asking you, "Hey, you want to stop for it?" And no, just keep fucking going.
It's like I hope wherever we're staying has a nice hot tub.
Yeah. Oh, dude, it torched my back something fierce. And after that,
did you have to come back on the bike?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, we went down and back.
So how did you? How long were you in Florida?
About 4 days.
So were you able to work the kinks out before you headed back?
I got back. I don't remember exactly, but I learned, you know what I did? I learned my lesson not to do that again.
Yeah, that's a long ride. I mean, I know people make the pilgrimage out to Sturgis and everything like that, but that is a long ride to be astride a bike, especially if you don't do it all day, every day, it's just like, holy shit, that's quite a big undertaking.
Yeah. Well, I was young and I was just like, hey, whatever. We're all going on our bikes. Yeah.
Road trip. Wild hogs forever.
Welcome to the ultimate experience for hard rock and heavy metal fans. Introducing the CMS Locals VIP app, your #1 destination for all things on the CMS network. Dive into the classic metal show, Chris Akey Presents, Seth Williams Show, and more, all in one place. It's free to get started or elevate your experience with a subscription for just $4.99 a month. Go commercial free, get advanced releases, and enjoy exclusive bonus episodes. Plus, it's the prime spot to chat with like-minded fans who love raw, uncensored commentary. Are you ready to rock? Download from your iOS or Android store, search for the CMS network, and join the community now. It's free, it's easy, and it's the best way to keep our shows with you every single day. Install the locals.com app today and follow the CMS network.
Getting away from the women, this is going to be fan-fucking-tastic.
Were you married at the time, or is this before you were married?
No, I was married.
Oh.
It was early.
Yeah.
It was before that would have got me accused of hitting on every chick that was riding in a car.
So what was the impetus behind that? Was it just like, hey, let's just do this. Let's road trip, man.
Yeah. You know what it was? I had a few buddies, as I'm sure you are either A, finding out, or B, will find out. There's just not a lot of people to ride with.
Yeah.
So, I had a little crew of 3 or 4 guys, and we just all decided we wanted to take a road trip, and we did. Again, I was in my 20s at that point, probably 25 or something. So
you're much more resilient then.
Yeah, back then it wasn't even so much of a decision. It was like, oh yeah, this will be great. The only real decision was, do I got enough money for hotel rooms and food? And once that was checked off the list, that we could stay at the fucking Super Roach or whatever we could find on the way, it was like, all right, let's do this.
Well, what was the ultimate destination?
Orlando.
And what did you do? You just went there for what reason?
I wanted to see NASA.
Okay.
And some of the guys, we never did do it, but they wanted to go to Disney, whatever's there, Disney World.
Okay.
They wanted to go to Disney World. So that was the thought, was we were going to go down and do that, but we never did even sniff out Disney World. We were like, fuck that.
I don't know. It just seems like a weird thing that a bunch of dudes would go to Disney World. It just doesn't sound.
It wasn't for me. I didn't want to go. For that trip, take your wives and put them in the minivan.
Yeah, that's a wife and kid trip. That isn't like 4 dudes on motorcycles going to.
Yeah, man, let's go.
We're going to Disney.
Let's find them fucking teacups, man. Let's get on the ride.
Let's go to Space Mountain.
Yeah. Nothing says manly like Epcot Center. Yeah, I don't know. It was not a really well laid out plan.
It doesn't sound like it. I was just wondering why Orlando. I mean, I was just curious because, typically if you're going to make a destination road trip like that, it's because you definitely have something in mind.
Yeah, no, nothing like that. It was just hey, let's do a road trip. Where you want to go? Somebody said Florida. Okay, Florida it is. That's really how it went. It was nothing more than that.
Okay.
Was not like oh man, we're saving up for 2 years to do this wonderful trip. It was real spur of the moment.
Looking for a unique gift or just want to make someone's day? Head over to Cameo, where personal messages from your favorite creators are just a click away. Meet Chris Aiken, one of the most captivating content creators on Cameo. Known for his wit, charm, and outlandish behavior at times, Chris is ready to make your special occasion even more memorable. Whether it's for a birthday, an anniversary, or just because, Chris delivers a message that feels like it's coming from a friend, an enemy, or someone in between. His energy, humor, and creativity make each video a one-of-a-kind experience. So don't wait. Visit www.cameo.com/Chris Aiken and purchase your Cameo today from one of the best content creators on all of Cameo. Make someone's day special, or maybe even not so special, with a message they'll never forget.